very briefly, three challenges of most businesses. Number one is no capital, poor or little capital. Most businesses, there are some businesses that if you want to do, like probably it might be a real estate business, for example, and you are telling me you want to start the business with little capital. I don't want to mention an amount now. You understand? To me, you are joking. Of course, we have a lot of people that have started because real estate is wide, the industry is wide. We have agency, we have estate brokers and all of that. But I'm saying the real estate business, the real business of it, like for example, selling of acquiring lands and selling of those lands, or probably buildings. Like in the diaspora, they are more into buildings of houses and mortgages and all of that. And you want to start the business with the finance that probably you want to start a pure water industry or probably a small food business. That might both suffice, but you now want to use that to run a real estate business. To me, it's like as if you are joking. And people that are finding this scenario, it's imperative that you do your research well. If you feel you don't have the financial muscle at that point in time to run the business, then you can start a small business, a small scale business. There are some businesses that, looking at the kind of business they have, the type of business they have, you need little capital to run it. And even in the climate we have today, that have been the most challenging of most business. Little or no capital. And some of them, when I say little or no capital, it's not just starting. You don't need the overhead cost, the everyday cost of the business. There are some businesses that you need heavy machines to run those businesses. You need power supply, especially in a nation where we have electric power supply. You see that before you know it, you're out of businesses. You understand what I'm saying? Number two challenge of most businesses, no time. There are some businesses that need your time. They need your time 24/7. That's the nature of the business. Probably for the next first 2 years, first 5 years, you have to be with that. You have to study. You have to be in sync with the business 24/7. We have a lot of people that they have businesses. They got someone in charge and they're running that business. It's fine. That might work. But a business probably, like for example, there was this eatery I used to eat years back, and I was that it was more like a part-time eatery. The reason why I said so is that I come on Monday, she's not there. Monday of all time, I'm very famished. Then probably on Wednesday, I come over, then you see her. Thursday, Friday, don't see her. And I told myself that this business cannot grow. If not, the business might even collapse. You understand? If probably our food is so delicious and nutritious and the aroma and everything is nice and the ambience of the place is great and all of that, the best that she can do is just to be at one space there. Then she's just there. The business is not growing. But we really call that business. You understand? So there are some business looking at it. Does not have to do with the finance or how big the business is. Even when it comes to a barbering salon businesses or a car wash businesses, the lists are endless. You understand? There are some business that based on the kind of business they have. You understand? You need to give it your time. You understand? So no time has been one of the challenges of most businesses. And we live in a climate where majority of Nigerians are trying to meet, not just even folks in outside countries that are trying to meet up with ends meet and they are doing 2 or 3 things at a time. If you know you don't have the luxury of time to run that kind of business, I think it's better you just lay low for a while or do a business that can give you the luxury of time to operate and all of that. The number 3 challenges of most business, which is very, very fundamental, is virtually in most companies, is poor recruitment. And it goes to the depths of, I don't want to mention the department, but of course when it comes to recruitment, it's more like the managerial, the managers of the company recruiting, probably the human resource manager and all of that. And the problem of that is the constraint that comes with that is that when you recruit people that are not good enough, you understand, for the department that they are meant to be, it definitely affects the deliveries of your business, deliverables of your businesses. You understand? Like probably you are into a barbering salon business or a spa businesses, and you got people that they are not really good with their work. They are not really professionals. Before you know it, you see that prospects or clients you start losing your clients, start losing your customers, because those people are the ones that have direct interaction with your customers. And when customers now say that people they don't know what they're doing, or probably that they don't know what they're doing, do you get what I'm saying? Or probably it's even a real estate business and a prospect is trying to ask an information, or probably they got a property and the civil engineers and the architects were architects and engineers, and the property was giving them a lot of problems and all of that. You see, it's always a problem. You understand? This is also a very fundamental problem in most companies. My name is Adela Kennedy. Watch out for part 2. You can also share your observations on what you feel are the challenges of the businesses we have out there. Follow our social media pages at Business Movers Official. Thank you very much.